It's part 4 of our conversation with Joey Molland of Badfinger. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music. I know you toured with, of course, Todd Rundgren, and he produced you way back then when George couldn't do it because he was George left because he was too busy with the concert for Bangladesh, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. How was that first experience with Todd? I know that there's so many people say there was tensions there, but obviously you've made up with Todd. But did you feel that way when he took over that production?
Well, yeah. We didn't know anything about Todd Rundgren. We knew nothing about him. He wasn't successful in England or anything, and it was George who actually arranged for Todd to come over. I got to talk to him on the bus how the story went down, and that was interesting to learn. Todd in those days was. Well, we thought of him as very egotistical, and it was difficult to work with him. He criticised us. He gave us no real encouragement in terms of our playing ability. So we weren't very excited about the whole thing. But he did produce the biggest record we had. But we did Baby Blue. We did it in maybe 3 takes, and which means we played the song 3 times for him, and we recorded it, and then we recorded the guitar solo, and we put an acoustic guitar on it, and then Pete did the lead vocal, and we did the harmonies and the backup voices, and that was it. And we made that record, and when I listen to Baby Blue today, it sounds like a great record to me. It sounds like a good band playing a good song and singing it and playing it properly. And so we didn't understand his criticism of our ability. And I'm sure nowadays it doesn't feel like that. But I told him, and I asked him once, how come you were such an asshole to us? And he said to me, with a straight face, he said, "Oh, you just remember me like that." It's like he didn't remember that he was like that, but he was really brutal. He was really brutal and rude, and I mean, we had no compunction about telling this at the time. So anybody who asked us, what was it like with Todd Rundgren? Well, it was bloody awful. It was. He just wasn't comfortable, and I don't know why. Maybe he thought he'd get more out of us, but he certainly had a high opinion of himself. And I suppose that's really all I should say about that. But it's not like, I'm not arguing with him anymore. We have a good time. He sings Baby Blue with me on stage. So we have a good time with it. But back in the day, man, it wasn't the same.
Be true to yourself. This is something that the world needs to hear.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice if the world listened to songs. That'd be great. We might be in a slight position we are now, but again, it's a melody that gave us. And the lyric came out of a conversation I had with my oldest brother, Frank. I wrote a lyric for the song, and again, sent it out to Mark. And he got into it, and he loved the idea, loved the song, the melody and everything. And, as he was prone to do, he came up with a chorus or a bridge, and we proceeded to do it. It turned out really well, turned out so well, in fact, and, it's become the title song for the record. And it is a fair thing. It is a good thought, I think. It's funny talking about my own songs like that, but, you hope that people get some kind of meaning out of it, out of it all. It's not just all about, girls and sex and rock and roll. I like girls and sex and rock and roll, even at my age, but it's just nice to hear those kind of comments about the song. We try and write good stuff. We try and say things that are important to us, and hopefully they might be important to somebody else. And it's very kind of gratifying when that happens. And I've got a feeling that a lot of people are going to like those words and like those about. You know?